Good morning. Good morning. All right, hold on. Adjust things. How's everyone doing? Give you a few minutes to all get on. Organize myself. I have to adjust my heater. I have my little heater, my blanket, you know. I'm just cold all the time. I can't help it. All right, so today we are at Tuesday the 7th, and thank you for coming on today. Jen from the Cartomancer here, and we are doing our readings for the week. Let's see here. So I was away this weekend, and hence why we're here on Tuesday and not Monday. And I was able to, I got a whole bunch of deck mail. So I wanted to use those decks today. What else do we have going on? Oh, tomorrow I am going to be going live with Pamela Chen. And we're going to be talking about our new deck, Tarot of the Owls. So for that, you can watch it on Stardust Wanderer Tarot, my channel. You can watch it on the Cartomancer Facebook page. I'm going to be kind of streaming it everywhere. And I will repost it again. Thank you. All right, Tiny Witchcraft. I'm glad it's not just me. Because everybody's like, how are you cold? How are you cold? I'm like, how are you not cold? So I have my blanket on. I have my heater on. And this is just how it is. And I usually have a cup of tea or coffee or something, but I just couldn't get myself together fast enough this morning. So we'll have to do that afterwards. So anyway, so tomorrow, Pam Chen, Tarot of the Owls, we'll be talking about that. And I'm going to make a post so you can watch that on the Cartomancer Facebook page or on my page, Stardust Wanderer Tarot. And then afterwards, I will add it to my podcast, Stardust Witch Podcast, so you can also catch it there. I'm kind of streaming it everywhere, so really, if you just put in Stardust Wanderer Tarot, you'll find it. And then next week, okay, see, I'm so glad. That makes me feel so much better. Next week on Valentine's Day, I am going to be talking with Elliot. He wrote Tarot in Love. So we're going to be talking about his book, Tarot in Love, obviously, for Valentine's Day. And then we're going to just kind of talk about different ways to approach love readings, either if you're getting one or receiving one. I always have such a good time with him. We vibe really well, and we just really play off each other. So we always have some great tarot conversations. And again, that will be on the Facebook page on Cartomancer Magazine and also on Stardust Wanderer Tarot. So those are you don't want to miss that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I really do. Like I said, we really just have fun together. And yeah, so really, if you're subscribed to here, the Cartomancer Magazine, and then also Stardust Wanderer Tarot, you'll be able to really catch what's going on. And like I said, on Stardust Witch Podcast, you can catch it on there too. So plenty of places. And even on my YouTube, because I'm going to stream on YouTube. I'm just streaming it everywhere. Because on my channel, Instagram let me have third-party streaming. So I can use StreamYard and put it everywhere, which makes it so much easier for me. It doesn't let me do it on this one just yet, but it did let me do it on mine. So why not? Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. And then it makes it easier to download and put on the podcast and all that stuff. So, yeah. What else? There are still some winter issues left, so if you want some of those, you can head to the link in the bio here, when we're done, of course, and do that. So, I think I covered everything. Who knows? I tried. But anyway, so we are going to do a tarot card, an oracle card for each sign of the zodiac, If you'd like me to pull a card for you, put it in the little question bubble next to the comment bar, and off we go. So, like I said, I got a whole bunch of deck mail, and one of the things I got was the 78 Tarot, the Tarot of the Fantastical. So, just got that. Literally just opened it. So, we're going into this together, and if you have been here before, you know I always like to do these things. I always get these brand new decks, and then it's like, look, I'm breaking the seal right now. I always like to try them out live with you guys. So the other one I got, Rockpool sent me a whole bunch of decks, and I'm going to be interviewing a whole bunch of them, their authors as well. So today I thought it'd be fun. We're going to use the Naughty Oracle. So I'm sure it's got spacey language in it, and hopefully you're okay with that. If not, it's okay. It's just fine. So let's see. This deck is like big. This is like Oracle deck size. Look at this. It's as big as my hand. So they are big. Gold edging, which, you know, is a thing for me. So with the 78 Tarot, they have, and I'm just going to shuffle these real quick a little bit. They have a, usually one artist per card. I think some of the artists do a couple of cards. So it is literally like 78 different artists, which is a cool concept. I wouldn't want to organize that. Hey, Chris. I wouldn't want to organize all of those artists myself, but hey, they have like a whole team going. And actually, my deck, Stardust Wanderer Tarot, is going to be launching on Kickstarter in April. I don't have an exact date yet. I have to pull cards on it. I have an idea, but if you go to Stardust Wanderer Tarot, my channel there, you can sign up for the pre-launch page. And my artist actually has done a card in the 78 Tarot decks. I believe with this one, she's in the Oracle deck, which I do have that one too. So as of right now, I'm just trying to shuffle up these cards because I just opened the deck like 2 seconds ago. So yes, and they are definitely a little bit glossy because they're just slipping and sliding all over the place. And why I'm going so slow. So the Oracle, and I'm going to do walkthrough. I do a ton of reviews over on Stardust Wanderer, so you can definitely check it out there. And let me see. I didn't even open it yet. It comes in these little sleeves. I don't know what I think about. I don't know. I'm not into the sleeves, but it's the Fool's Item Oracle of Enchantment. So I do believe my artist has a card in this one somewhere. So I know that she has that. So let's shuffle up a little bit. Oh my gosh, I hope these cards aren't going to be flying all over the place. Like if they are, we're just going to have to just go with it. I do like the back of this card. I don't know who designed the card back. I can't, like it's so big. I can't even put my hand on it to shuffle. It's very much Oracle-ish size. Good morning. Definitely Oracle-ish size. So for me, it's a little bit hard to shuffle. Not gonna lie. All right. We're just going to do some like sloppy side shuffle. There we go. All right. So let's just start right at the top, shall we? We're going to start at Aries. So Aries, what do we have for you today? Aries. We have the Strength card. Yeah, look at this, Amber. It's like, it's as big as my hand. This is definitely, yeah. So, And it's got a little bit of gloss, so I think, yeah, you know how that doesn't vibe with ring light so much. So I'm going to put it down here. Hopefully you can see it. I mean, the sparkles are there anyway, but so Aries, strength. I think as you kind of go into this week, it's all about harnessing your strength, knowing your strength, and tapping into it. There may be a couple challenges that are coming up for you. There may be, you know, maybe you just need the reminder that you are that strong and then you can take on what you need to take on. So it's almost like I almost feel like it's like a reminder for you, Aries. That's like next World Tarot says, yeah, it's definitely along those lines. So, like I said, now we have our naughty oracle. Let's see what we got here. And the card backs here. Those are funny. It has like a little skull on it. It's a cute one. All right, so let's see. It says, shitful show side, balance your good, bad, and ugly. And I think there's a toilet and with hearts coming out of it. So he's shooting the hearts or the toilet. I'm not sure, but it's saying get shitful shadow side. So maybe Aries, some shadow aspects will be showing up for you this week. And that's where that strength card is coming in. I never said I was going to make sense. I just said I was going to do some readings. So, let's go on to Taurus, shall we? Whoa. These cards are slippery. All right, Taurus. So, Taurus, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. So, for you, Taurus, it's about not engaging. I think that's really what it is. I think it's all about just knowing that, you know, things are going to kind of come and go with you and you need this week and you need to decide what you deal with and what you don't. Like asking yourself, what's your problem? You know, is this your problem is what I want to say. If it's not your problem, disengage and just don't get involved. Because the more you get involved, the more in it you will be. And the harder it will be to get out of it. So you definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, Magic and Mediums. Yeah, it's the 78 Tarot. It's the newest one. What's the name of it again? Tarot of the Fantastical. Then we have the naughty Oracle. I can't even talk today. It says, fucking Mercury retrograde. Time to take personal responsibility. So, with that Six of Swords, I almost really kind of feel like, again, it's that not stepping into just nonsense and getting involved with it. Because the more you get in it, the more you can't get out of it. Or it just compounds and, you know, pivots into other situations. So, Taurus, just be your Taurus-y self and just hang out at home and not engage with nonsense this week. So that brings us to Gemini. And if you want me to pull a card for you, go ahead and put your question in the little question bubble. So, we got the High Priestess. That's a pretty card. The High Priestess. So, Gemini, I think for you, it's all about tapping into your higher self this week. And really, making sure to tap into your intuition. Making sure that when you are going through and making decisions and maybe talking out situations, because we know you Geminis like to talk a little bit, really kind of feel it in your body. And how is it feeling in your body when you are discussing something or when you are trying to solve a situation, and really go from that place. So intuition, Gemini, it's all about it this week. Now, our naughty oracle, it says, cracked crystal, time to heal yourself. So, you know, really with the crystal popping up, I think the person is inside the crystal. And that really kind of speaks to me in a way of, again, that intuition. Maybe you haven't really been relying on it, or you're not trusting it lately. So when that happens, it's always great, Gemini, to just kind of start from the beginning. Start working that intuitive muscle again. Make those, use those everyday decisions as intuitive exercises and kind of get that ball rolling again. All right, so for us Cancer, for our Cancers, I'm not a Cancer, but I mean, it's somewhere in my chart, but you know what I mean. All right, let's see. So those of you that just joined us too, make sure to join me. I'm going to be talking with Pamela Chen about Tarot of the Owls, her new deck that just came out with Llewellyn, and you can catch it on Stardust Wanderer Tarot and also the Cartomancer Facebook page. So there are a few options. I'm going to make a post and you can go ahead and see where you want to catch it. And then next week, I am speaking with Elliot about Tarot and Love on Valentine's Day. And we're going to be talking about his book and love readings, giving, receiving them, all that fun stuff. So Cancers, we have here, interesting, the King of Pentacles. So Cancers, really this week, if for you, it's about managing your finances and really getting things in order. I feel like maybe with the, maybe with the holidays, you went a little too much, or you've been just spending, buying just stupid, going on the, Amazon scroll or buying crazy things on Facebook. It's time for you to kind of check yourself, because if you're just mindlessly spending, you are kind of also giving away energy. And when you are doing that, you're depleting yourself energetically and obviously physically with your money. So I think for you, it's all about just kind of asking yourself why. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe you're doing it because you're trying to fill some void, or you're feeling some sort of way, and it's an emotion you need to tap into and work on. So really think about that, Cancer. I think there's something in that. And by giving it attention and recognizing it, you can also fix it up. So it says, pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude. So I really like that, that kind of goes along even what we're saying, because we want to make sure that we are moving through our day with compassion and gratitude. When we want to bring in stuff, when we want to work on things, it's always great to start in a place of gratitude. So maybe Cancers, you have lost that practice, or you haven't been doing that as much as you should be. So also I want you to really go through your day and be thankful for the things that are happening, good or bad. So let's go to our Leos. All right, Leos. We have the Knight of Pentacles. It's all about the money. I know. This deck, it's cute. It's cute. It's the Naughty Oracle from Rockpool. They sent me just a whole bunch of them, and this one I thought was cute because it's also like that comic book look to it as well. So this is the Knight of Pentacles, and where are we, Leo? I'm just looking at the card. Like I said, I just opened these cards, so I haven't really gotten to look at them. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. And for you, Leo, I think it's really time for you to, like shifting your finances. And also maybe for you too, it's more of a business move because Knights are a moving energy. So it's taking action with your money. So maybe it's time for you to start using your money in a way that will help your business, that will help you in general. Maybe you've been a little bit, kind of penny pinching, and now it's time for you to start using it for a reason, for a purpose. So if you own a business, maybe you need to do some advertising. Maybe you need to put a little bit more money into your business to help you make a profit, or help you just make it a little bit better, or upgrade some things. So I think, Leo, that's really what it's about for you this week. So with the Naughty Oracle, it is a clusterfuck of fairies. Time to calm the chaos. All right. So I don't know. This fairy's got something interesting going on there. And, Leo, I think what it is for, it's just being into the, and I don't really see it as chaos, obviously, not like this chaos, but also, more about maybe your energy has just been chaotic. So maybe in your business, you've been a little bit of everywhere, and you're like, I'm going to start this, I'm going to start that, I'm going to do all these things. So it's like bringing it in and really focusing and paying attention to where you're making money, where you're not making money, where you need to kind of decide, all right, I need to move this stuff around, and I need to kind of get out of that chaotic energy and more into a focused energy. Leo here. Oh, cool. I didn't even know she had that type of class. I know Laura. She's very sweet. That's awesome. All right, so now I go to Virgos. What do we got for us Virgos, or the Virgos here? So for Virgos, we have the Fool. Oh, this is cute. It's like the little dragons going into a different world or dimension. So Virgos, it's really time for you to try something new. Virgos can be a creature of habit. They like things a certain way. And I think it's time for you to stir it up. It's time to do something new. It's time to do something that's fun for you, that is like your heart is calling you to do, and not just the everyday whatever. Virgo, it's time for you to go out of your comfort zone, do something different. So that brings fancy fat fucker. That's what it says. Get healthy. Maybe Virgo, maybe this is a diet change for you. Maybe that's the new thing you need to try. I don't know. Or it's time to just get rid of some stuff. Kind of like he may be getting rid of some fat off his body, but maybe you need to be trimming different things in your whole energetic space that isn't really working out for you. And it's a big change, because sometimes even when things aren't healthy for us, it still becomes a habit. We get used to it, right? So something to think about, Virgo. I think that for you, some change is definitely on the horizon. And the thing is with changes and new changes is that, we can go with the flow and just let them happen, or we can also kind of take charge of them, and make sure that we're changing and things are changing, but we're also going to make sure that we're in charge of it, not just whatever happens. Chris. Hey, I'm just delivering messages. You know how that is. So then it brings us to our Libras. All right, Libras. We have the 10 of Cups. Aw, look how cute that is. Excuse me. So Libras, we have our 10 of Cups here. And I think for you, it's really about planning for the future. What is it that you want? What is your ideal situation? What is your happily ever after, Libra? Now, it's not getting caught up in this energy too, like spending so much time like fantasizing what you want or how you want it. It's also about taking action steps, because we have like actual steps here too. And for this to be, to kind of get there, you see them, they're traveling up. So you do need to take steps, and you need to be sure not to get caught up just in living in the fantasy part of it as well. So, let's see. We have like all the big cards this day. I'm going to say this week, but it is a day. Today is the day. Let's see. So we have Boogeyman Bullshit. Release your fears. Excuse me. I think that's really funny. Because in order for us to move forward, we do need to release fear. And we also, if we need to take those action steps to get where we want to go, fear can hold us back. And sometimes we use that as like a comfort. Oh, we can't do that because, we can't do this because, well, now it's time to release that fear so that you can move forward and not worry about these things that may be holding you back for no reason. Sometimes we are very good at holding ourselves back, right? So that brings us to Scorpio. If you want me to pull you a card, just let me know. All right, Scorpios. What do we got here? Ooh. We got the Tower, Scorpio. Saphira. Good timing, Saphira. You just showed up for Scorpio. So we have the Tower. So, Scorpios. Things are moving. Things are going to be burnt down just because they need to be rebuilt. There are some things on the other side of this situation that are ready to happen, that need to happen. And I know it's dragon. It's a tower, but it is a dragon. And I really just feel like it's so necessary that this needs to happen for us. And Scorpios, you need to really just embrace the change. And it's going to feel sticky. It's going to feel a little hot. But I really do think that whatever is being, even now, underneath whatever is happening here in the rubble, seeds have already been planted, new things are growing. So I really think that's a good way to look at this card as well. And hey, there's dragons. Can't be sad about that. So from our naughty oracle, what's this one? That's like the filler card there. We have Energy Vampire. Cut your energetic cords now. So that may even mean that there are some, I feel like there's a lot of energy this week. Like I'm just talking about it a lot. I don't know. There may be some ties you need to cut, and you need to cut them. And guess what? That dragon's burning shit down, and he's going to burn those cords for you. So it's happening. So it's just time to it's time for you to catch up and come to terms with it. It's happening. It's happening. So Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What do we got for you? We got the High Priestess. So Sagittarius, for you, I think it is more about coming back to your spiritual practice or creating a new one. Something that will help to calm your mind and relax you so that you can think a little more clearly and make better decisions. And that will also kind of help focus you too. Because Sag, you want to be everywhere all at once. And sometimes that always isn't the best thing. And that can also go for learning, that can go for travel, that can go for all these things. And I feel like for you, though, it's really important for you to have some sort of calming spiritual practice to ground you. And so it's time to start something. Meditate or just grounding. Making sure to work in grounding every day, I think is important too. And there's so many ways you can do that. You can have a crystal, get a crystal, assign it that particular job. And really for anybody too, you can do that. Or even just running your hands under cool water. And with that intention of grounding is really a quick, easy way especially if you work in an office or somewhere where you can't like have all that stuff. You can't just stop and meditate during the day. That's an easy way to do it. So it says here, oh, all right. You really are a special type of fucktard. Shine your uniqueness. Okay. All right. That's what we're getting here, okay? So Sag, by doing that, you're also helping to really see your true self and to help that blossom. So it's just, that's all I'm getting with that one, guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, Saphira. How can I best support my family in the coming weeks? Let's see what we got here. Two of Wands. So I think that's really interesting too. So I think really, Saphira, for you is the best way to support them is to help them with some decisions that they need to make, and coming at it with a more business-like perspective. And because maybe it's going to be an emotionally charged thing, but you need to come to the situation with kind of the facts and figures of why this is good, why this isn't good. We should choose this over that. And I think it's going to be really important for you to be that person to help with this decision making and not get caught in the emotion. I mean, obviously it may be emotional, it may not, but I think it's really important to be able to do this and kind of being that, you know, it's almost like you're going to come at it in a business-like way. Not that you don't have the emotion of the situation, but just know that that's what they need. They need that really sound voice to get through whatever is going on. So that's what I got for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So that brings us to Capricorn. Our Capricorns, our CEOs of the zodiac. What are we getting for them? All right. This is the Eight of Cups. Again, just looking at this card. Very interesting. This is an interesting card. Very interesting take on this Eight of Cups for us Capricorns. Or all the Capricorns. So, I don't know why I keep saying that today. It's just, I'm just everything today. That's what's happening. Let me see here. So, with this, Capricorns, I really think it's not getting carried away with your ideals and with your idea of things, and just kind of being a little bit overbearing. And I feel that this can happen with anybody, of course, but if you are a little bit too much and you're going to kind of wipe everybody out and you're going to exhaust them, and they're not going to be able to finish what it is that you want them to finish or help you because you're being just way extra. So Capricorns, I think that you need to really just be mindful of this. And really don't place so many expectations on other people that they get drowned. They're drowning from it. And I think that's really what I'm getting from this card, which is very interesting to me. It's very interesting. So we are at Sinister Sisters. Find your soul tribe. So I think this is regarding, so this, you know, I'm going to lean towards more of like a friend thing. Maybe you are putting a little bit too many expectations on friends or family. So I think it's about stepping back, appreciating them, letting them know that you appreciate them, and being mindful of the overbearing thing. Just saying. So Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, what do we have for you? We have the Three of Swords. Oh, this is an interesting take on this one. So we have some runes on there. It's a good Three of Swords. A lot of swords. We got a lot of swords. I feel like we've gotten a lot of swords. I really think for you, Aquarius, it's just time to leave a situation. Whatever type of situation it is. And I feel like you know what I'm talking about. It's time to leave it. It's time to walk away. Like maybe you've been kind of going back and forth in your head as to whether it's good for you. You need to do something about it. This is your sign. Yes, it's time to do something about it. Most likely walk away from it and just cut some ties. It's not going to get any better. You can put band-aids all over it and you might be able to make it last a little longer, but I think it's just time. It's time, Aquarius. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you just gotta put it down and walk away. So we have zombies wants brains. I feel like try saying that like 10 times fast. So it's a strengthen your boundaries, which again, I think is really goes really well with that card too about, strengthening your boundaries because it's time to just kind of walk away from whatever it is going on with you, Aquarius. I think that's interesting. Very interesting. And maybe these people are just trying to take from you. Like the zombie. Because they just want to take, I don't know, whatever they can get a hold of, I guess. Right? I mean, that zombie wanted brains. So there's that. All right. So now let's move on to our Piscean friends. And since we are at the end of the zodiac, if you want me to pull a card for you, now would be a good time. So put your question in the little question bubble. So we got here the Knight of Cups. Just looking. Oh, this is a kind of cool card. Knight of Cups for you, Pisces. And I like that it's, kind of, well, a lot of them seem to be water themed. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. So I think that's really interesting too. Because it says Tarot of the Fantastical, but I'm seeing a lot of, I feel like we pulled a lot of like watery type cards, even if they weren't cups. Just an observation. So Pisces, Knight of Cups. I think it's time for you to start kind of moving with your emotion. And I feel like this could be either positive or negative emotions, but you might be stuck right now, kind of in a stagnant mode. And I think it's really important for you to start kind of getting into the flow of emotions and getting those moving, regardless of what they are. And I think, for you, the best way to do that is to talk with somebody else. If you have a trusted friend, a family member, your dog, your cat, whoever, I think you need to start speaking these things out loud to get this emotion moving, to get past it. So that is what your assignment is this week, Pisces. Start moving the emotion. And sometimes too, even moving emotion, like dancing, like just putting on music and dancing, exercising, just anything like actual physical movement can help that as well. So let's see what we have here for our naughty oracle. Interesting. Cat chat. Connect to the psychic sight. All right. Is chat like shit, poop? Is that what that means? I don't know. But here we are. And that's happening with this psychic cat. Like I wouldn't be messing with this cat. Pisces, you are a very psychic sign. And I think also tapping into that, maybe asking your higher self how you can start moving your emotion might be a good idea as well. So that's what we have. We've gone through the whole zodiac. We did it. And fling the cards all over the place, which is also a fantastical thing. So tomorrow on the Cartomancer Facebook page, on Stardust Wanderer Tarot, Instagram. I might even do it on my Facebook page too. I'm just streaming it everywhere. Like Instagram is letting me use third-party app. So I'm like taking full advantage of the situation. I wish it would do it for here. Maybe one day it will, but for now, we're just going to go what we got with, use what we have. Yes. Next week, I'm going to be speaking with Elliot, and we're going to do some Valentine's love reading situations. And we have a few more in process because nobody, I feel like January people didn't want to answer their emails, which I get. January, we're all getting back into the swing of things. We're kind of halfway through February, so now is the good time. So, you know what, just a word of advice for you all. If you have emails that you need to answer, I would answer them. Just do that, because there's somebody on the other side, like me, just kind of waiting. Just waiting to kind of schedule stuff. Just saying. Just my little Jen tidbit of the day. Besides that, there's also some winter issues left, some subscriptions, so go to the link in our bio. And also, too, if you want to ever advertise with us, that's also a really good option, and the link is in the bio for that information. All right, folks, that's what we have. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. I'll see you tomorrow, and that's that. Have a great day. Bye.